Who-Bangin here for Who-Bangin Sports Talk, back with another college basketball pick. This one's for Friday, March 14th. This game's going to be Wisconsin versus UCLA. I've been looking forward to this matchup, it's going to be a good one. It's 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and I tell you, I'm looking at a Wisconsin minus 1.5 right now. I did see it open at Pick'em, so this game is really right where it should be. These two teams are pretty evenly matched. I do think there is some edges that UCLA had that we really have capitalized on during the year, and that's their defense. They're ranked 24th in the nation in points per possession allowed, but when they're off that home court, they don't. Per 100 possessions, so the adjusted efficiency number, 14.9, so 15 points more allowed per 100 possessions when they're away from that UCLA court. They did start in a new conference this year, which they did well. I was surprised how well they did. But they did have like some other teams that we talked about. California, they talked about. Stanford, they talked about. A lot of these teams that switched out of that conference, out west, all went to the new conferences. They traveled a lot of miles this year. And UCLA's defense didn't really hold up on that end of the bargain. Now, another thing about UCLA that we liked all year long, and a thing that we again went after, was their turnovers. They ranked fifth nationally in turnovers forced per possession. Problem there, Wisconsin is not a team that really gives up a lot of things, a lot of turnovers. They do a lot of things well, Wisconsin. They they do the basics, they don't throw the ball away. They're very particular, on ball handling. They work on that a lot, and they're really good at it. Another thing I really like about Wisconsin, which to me is so key in tournament, is free throw shooting percentage. There's no other team right now shooting over 80% in the country. Well, the number technically is 80.5% in the country. Well, Wisconsin is. They're closing in on 84%, a little bit under 84%. They're shooting from the free throw line, and to me, that's going to be key. Wisconsin is also 18th in the country in fewest turnovers per possession, so that number bodes well with the counteracting UCLA's fifth nationally ranked turning over the ball. UCLA's defense, the 24th ranked, does give up almost 15 points more per 100 possessions away from UCLA. For me, that all adds up to Wisconsin. I would take Wisconsin minus the 1.5, -2. -3, I would start thinking about it, but there's a chance I might take it. But I did just went with the money line. It was minus 114 when I took it. Right now, as I'm doing this video, I'm looking at it, it's minus 122 on BetUS and minus 120 on Bet Rivers. So there you go. That's the game I like. I like Wisconsin today to pull off the win. And doesn't matter if it's by 1 or by 10. We just need them to win the game. So that's what I got for you. Tommy Gonvici out. I'll be back with some more picks throughout the day.